Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Ezrebeth Definitive Edition. Last time, we started up Chapter 3, and probably made it halfway through, if I had to guess. Like, we got the first of the achievements, which is to fall victim and give in. And I thought that was maybe giving into a different the deity that we are spending time with. But no, it means give into the flowers. Because apparently these flowers are magical and one sniff of them can knock you out cold. So, yeah, basically we're playing as Irri, and we can actually read through our diary entries. This is Remm before she's a god, basically. And yeah, she's Remm without the everything is worth it in the end sort of mentality, I guess, where she'll sacrifice anything for what she thinks is right. So, there's that. Irri ran away from home, her parents were pretty strict on her, and she just wants to be an artist, and she runs into Axia, who led her to this garden of excellence, where it never turns night, and she's learning to be the best artist she can. And she's breaking hearts and staring into fountains or refusing to study in the books or whatnot. This is probably my favorite chapter out of the three. I kind of love Irri. Irri is great. I know she doesn't have a happy ending. Her middle name is Remm Theo Remm, because her parents are doctors or mathematicians or professors or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, we finished off going through the third day. Day 34 or something like that. Essentially, it started on day 13, then it went back to day 0/day 1, and then it flashed back forwards to 34 days or something like that. So we've gotten to see snippets of their life here in the garden over the past month or so. And we had ended off looking at the fountain and the books and the statue and whatnot, and acquiring 5 confidence points. And I'm assuming that whenever we speak to Axia here, we're going to pick up the 6th one, and that's going to be maxing out confidence points in order to get the second to last achievement, and then it'll just be beating chapter 3. But this feels like it's probably the shortest chapter of the 3, although I'm assuming we're going to get into some heavy stuff pretty shortly. But I think that's about it. Irri here basically has a crush on Axia and has fallen like deeply in love with him. And apparently she's about to tell him that, but whether or not that goes well is to be seen. Feeling better, Irri? Ooh, Queen Self-Esteem. Max out your confidence points. Oh, the picture on that is adorable. Yes. Oh, you're positively glowing. Hmm. There is something different about you. I can't quite put my finger on it. Have I managed to stump the all-knowing Axia himself? Yeah, 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 yeah. It's peculiar. I can't seem to figure out what's on your mind. It's like a, layer. A layer of purity. Why can't I see through it? Hmm? Master, what's... I'm sorry, Irri. As you are well aware, I struggle with things I do not understand. And I keep telling you that you don't have to know everything. But I do. Sigh. Now, would you kindly take me out of my misery and reveal what's hidden behind that impenetrable veil? Oh, right. Master, I've been here over a month now. It's been that long already, huh? Yeah. And, I know that I can be difficult sometimes. I don't always study as hard as I want to. I don't start... let me try that one again. I don't always study as hard as you want me to, and I'm probably not living up to all of your expectations. Hmm? But I just want to say that... Irri. Master, my whole life, mm, I never felt safe until I found this place. Being here with you, in your garden, I never thought someone like me could get so lucky. Master, I never want it to end. And there's something I want. No, there's something I need you to know. I... I just wanted to say that... I love you. Crickets? Uh, 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 hello? Uh, hmm, love. Is that the reason why I couldn't figure it out? Uh, what? Didn't you hear what I just said? I heard. Um, oh, right. You expected me to react. How forgetful of me. Oof. Forgetful. I just told you I love you and... Hmm. Irri, my dearest disciple. Your place by my side is not in jeopardy. There is no need for theatrics. You may stay. Uh, what the heck? You're... Hmm? You're not human. Uh, that's not what you were concerned about? I don't... Of course not. Then why... Mm, you seriously don't get it, do you? I... Master, I'm afraid to ask now, but I have to. Huh? Do you love me back or not? Um... Oh. Hmm. I believe I understand now. Irri, I do love you, obviously. You do? But not in the same way. Of course. Your efforts today have not gone unnoticed. I am truly impressed. You are everything I could ever ask for in an apprentice, despite the various flaws you yourself have already listed. But more importantly, your genius as a painter, the very reason why you're so special to me, is indisputable. And yeah, therefore it is only logical that I love you. Uh, uh, a painter. Yes. Two different kinds of love here, Axia. Is, is, is that all I am to you? Hmm. Uh, hmm. Ah. Of course. How could I have been so blind? You're referring to love in the cardinal sense. I finally figured it out. Uh, dot, 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 dot. Irri, you are fantastic. Truly one of a kind. Master, please. You're only digging this deeper. Hmm? Aren't you happy for me? Why would I be happy for you? Because I had another breakthrough, of course. You're... I don't... Huh? Stop stringing me along. Can you please, just this once, be more man than machine? I apologize for my lack of clarity. I will remedy that right away. Irri, my answer is... no. Hmm. Someone like me could never love you in that way. Oops, didn't mean to right click there. Someone like me could never love you in that way. It breaks and it breaks and it grows ever stronger and ever more fragmented and all-consuming. That's a pretty this right here is such good imagery in my opinion. And it gets closer and ever more consuming. Someone like me could never love you in that way. Someone like me could never love you in that way. Oh, poor Yuri. Day 79. 40 more days living here with him. After that. Ow. It hurts. It hurts my soul. How is your newest painting coming along, Irri? Fine. Hmm. Good. It's almost done, actually. I'll show it to you later today. There's just something I have to do first. Interesting. I'll be waiting then. To be honest, I believe this may very well be the culmination of everything you've learned as my apprentice. Your magnum opus, as it were. I hope so. And Irri. Yes? I love you. I love you too, Master. There will be no turning back after today. I need to make sure I don't have any regrets. Time to take one final look around. Ah, there's only one more day. Diary entry number 4. Hi, Diary. Before writing you in today, I had a quick look through my last few entries. I thought about how the girl who wrote those would react if she knew what I know now. It made me really sad, but I guess that's how life is. You live and you learn, and boy have I learned from that day. I was naive, putting someone I barely knew on a pedestal like that. Just because he was pretty, charming, and seemed to like me. Because he gave me something I never had. Or at least thought I never had. I pretended not to see the red flags, even though they were right in front of me the whole time. That's all there is to it. I've been thinking a lot about home. My real home. I'm not the easiest person to deal with. My parents probably had a tough time trying to sort me out. I'm not excusing them, but I understand now. A bit at least. And regardless of what they did to me, it's nothing compared to what I've done to them by disappearing for literal months. They must be so worried. Mom and Dad, I'm sorry, but I'm coming home. I'll make things right again. It's a cruel world, but there's always hope. Beyond despair, there is love. This was the name of one of her paintings. I'll just have to look harder next time. Iridiana R. Theo. She didn't say Irri out this time. I guess she really has changed. Oof. Oof. The worst part is, I know this is just the tip of the iceberg for how this sad story goes. Statue. What was it about this statue that used to excite me so much? Now all I can think of is the fact that Axia made it. And I need to get out of here. I guess reading wasn't all bad. What am I saying? Of course it was. I'm never reading another book as long as I live. Good riddance, books. Stupid statue. How many times have I seen my own reflection in this impossibly clear water? When I get back home, the first thing I'll do is look in a real mirror. Enough is enough. The harp. I've never seen Axia play this thing, despite him claiming he's great at it. Maybe that was a lie, too. The strings are gathering dust. And finally, the flowers. I'm assuming as soon as we see this, look at these and talk to Axia, we're going to be heading straight towards the end of the game. I found these flowers so enticing once, but eventually their allure faded. Axia, just like him. They don't smell like they used to. One quick sip of my drink, because we're about to get into some pretty heavy stuff, I assume. Let's go. Irri. It, yeah. I'm all done, Master. Brilliant. Let me see it. Sure. Hmm. Fascinating. Your choice of colors, the framing, the quality of the brushstrokes. As always, the artistry at display is sublime. Thank you. Have you given it a title? Yes. It's Cruel World. How foreboding. I must admit, however, that something is bothering me, dearest disciple. Oh? The painting is quite different from what I've come to expect from you. In lack of better words, it's so empty. Usually your work contains an abundance of life and energy. But then to suddenly produce something like this, a desolate, albeit beautiful landscape. So is it, blah, let me try that one again. So it is not my magnum opus then? It may still be, but I'm simply struggling to understand, as it were. You've always told me that art is the purest expression of one's emotions. Obviously. Which is why I can't quite grasp what's... I know you can't. And, that in and of itself is part of the problem. You say all those lovely, expressive, insightful things, but ultimately... You don't get it, Axia. Huh? Excuse me. I've yet to see even a single one of your paintings. I'm beginning to doubt whether you can even paint at all. Hmm. And you talk about sculpting and playing the harp but you never do anything. You just talk. Talk, talk, talk. I... Mm, Was it all lies? Why did you... Why did you even bring me here? Irri, you... Where is all of this resentment coming from? Those hateful words, these harsh accusations. Has my garden not catered to your every need? It did for a while, but... I can't stay here any longer, Axia. Hmm? Hold on. When you first came here, we had an understanding that... That was a long time ago. Are you saying I'm a prisoner here? No, of course not. Well, things change. Even you must understand that, right? You're simply... well, that's... and so I mean... In order to improve, you must... I don't want you to leave, Irri. I need you. I love you. Shut up! You don't know what that word means. I am a person, Axia. Before I am anyone's apprentice, disciple, or whatever the heck you want to call me. I am a person. You never understood that. Even now, in this very painting, my feelings are on full display. And still, you can't see any of it. Any of me. Are you implying that I had a hand in this outburst? Of course you had. How... Is it because I didn't love you in the right way, or... I just wanted you to see me, Axia. The person behind all the artwork that you adore so much. I was a fool to believe that could ever happen. Did you think of me as more than a project with a talent to nurture? I simply cannot fathom what it is you want me to see. This me you keep referring to. Right. But I can see that talent of yours. Say what you will, but it truly makes you special and... Seriously? You think I care about being special? Hearing me say that used to make you happy. I can't do this anymore. I'm going back to my family, Axia. With any luck, they're still looking for me. You can keep my last painting. Do whatever you want with it. Burn it, hang it somewhere, I don't care. Axia? He's kind of gone catatonic. Um, well, I'm leaving. Thank you for everything. Hmm. How dare she? A simple human. Getting under my skin. The skin of God himself. She cannot leave. Never. I will not allow it. I will not allow it. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's... We're in trouble. That night, I had a dream. I dreamt that I ran far, far away from home. I ran until I found a strange but beautiful garden. And in this garden, there lived a small, friendly lamb. In his company, I felt safe. Eventually, the day came when I had to return home. As all things must, this dream too had to end. The lamb looked at me with sad, gentle eyes. It felt like he beckoned me to stay. I hugged my dear friend and told him, I'll never forget you, but now I must leave. But then, everything turned dark. The lamb I once held dear shifted to a wolf. And the lamb melted before my very eyes. He turned into something else. I somehow knew that I had to look away. If I hadn't, something terrifying would have happened. I realized that my dream had become a nightmare. Day, question mark, question mark. No more happy times in the gardens. Welcome back, Irri. uh, Axia? I believe you mean master. Uh, this... This can't be real. We had an understanding that you'd stay here forever. How? I was home, wasn't I? How can I be back here? Because I brought you back, of course. This is where you belong. By my side. My dear special painter. I'm having a nightmare. It has to be. This can't be real. Mom, Dad, please wake me up. Please. I can see that your weak human emotions are fighting this. But give it some time. You'll understand that I'm right. You see, you owe me. You got under my skin. I've met myriad humans, special or otherwise, and I've admired many. You see, if I like them enough, they become part of me. What? What are you talking about? Axia. That's the name of the man who sculpted the statue you like so much. Many, many years ago, I helped him realize the true extent of his skill. I utterly adored him. But I felt nothing as I absorbed his visage and talents into my own being. You did what? What? Every human who is special enough eventually becomes part of me. Oh, that does not bode well for some other characters we know of in the other games. It is the ultimate gift your kind can receive. To be one with God, that is. God? I'm... So, all those times I said you were acting human, I can't believe this. This can't be real. Your reaction is understandable. It is one I've seen more times than I can count. But you were always different. You awakened something in me. A strange sensation. When I ponder the prospect of absorbing you, I falter. Though I am not capable of emotion, I believe it is akin to sadness. And I do not like it. Uh, what the heck? Not the underworld. Heaven. Are you going to kill me? That is not my intention. To be honest, I wish for you to join me, your body and mind intact. Together, I believe we can accomplish great things. Clearly, there is still much I have yet to learn about humanity. Simply owning your abilities will not be enough, I'm afraid. I must have you. All of you. I... I don't want... I, Doesn't this align with your wants and needs as well, my dearest disciple? You've blah. Let me try that one again. You've lusted after this form for months, have you not? I am finally offering you the love that you so desperately have been seeking. You said... Hmm... You... Oh, excuse me, yawns. You said someone like you could never love me like that? Oh, so I did. And you lied about that too? What? You truly are special in every sense of the word. Now then, the time has come for me to temporarily shed this form. An unfortunate but necessary part of being me. I would have you kindly wait right here. Blah! I would have you kindly wait right here until I have done so. If you still love me, then you'll do as I say. Do not follow me. What? What will happen if I do? Ah. It is better for both of us if you don't find out. Mm, don't do anything you'll regret. That is all. We shall talk again soon. My dearest Iridiana Remm Theo. I... I... I won't... I... I won't let him tell me what to do. I'm not staying here. I must get home to Mom and Dad. But the only way out is through him. I need to be brave. I'll escape or die trying. Yes, Irri. You need to be brave. Ah. Oh, this... this music. Oh. Ah. Um... I love my master, I must return to him. I love my master, I must return to him. I love my master, I love my master, I love him. I must return, I must return. Only way out is through, but I don't think that will hold true much right here. Axia's right over there. It's probably now or never. Literally nothing else to interact with. I'm assuming this is the final option of the game. And really, this is no choice at all. Be bravey brave. Irri. Axia. I don't know who or even what you really are, but I do know that I'm getting out of here, no matter what you have to say about it. Hmm. Oh. I see. That is beyond unfortunate. And now it is too late for you to turn back. Hmm? Here, at the precipice of finality, I will confess. Yes, I have lied to you. More than once. However, the following is as true as anything I have ever said in my long existence. This is truly not how I wanted things to end. I am sorry. But even more than that, I am disappointed. Ca- Can't, can't you just let me go? If I mean that much to you, if I'm really that special, then please. You still don't understand. The very fact that you are special is precisely why I can't let you leave. But, but... Besides, I've already told you, it is too late. Once it begins, even I am powerless to stop the process. Begins? What's going to begin? I warned you. You should have listened to your master. Um... What? That was not a scream that would have come out of him. Wow, I cannot do a good scream, sorry. That's the best you get, and it's awful. Axia! Literally shedding his skin. Ew. It's so bright. I can't see. Axia, are you there? Where did you go? Like, uh, it's getting even brighter. It feels like the light is setting fire to my eyelids. It burns. My eyes. What is this? Well, this is an eldritch abomination. Like, I warned you, Irri. No human can possibly comprehend this sight. Your vision has no choice but to implode. For this is my true form. Help me. It hurts so much. Have no fear, sweet disciple of mine. I will not let a single part of you go to waste. Mom, Dad, I'm so Hiya. What? What? Who's there? Mm, right. You probably can't talk all too much since you pretty much got burnt to a crispy crisp. Hey, sorry about that. But I did warn ya, so don't go being selfish and blame it all on me, Kay. Is that my voice? Axia? Is he in my body? Hmm? You can still move that pretty mouth even after all that? Dang, I can't believe how unlucky I am. I could have spent eternity with someone as special as you. Ah, well. Huh? Give it back. Are you trying to say give it back? Don't be silly. There's no one to give back to anymore, girly. You are dying. But don't worry. I'm gonna take real good care of everything you gave me. Your talents and your gorgeous face, too. In fact, I have a feeling that I'll stick to this form for a long while. Probably gonna scrap the old laughter, though. It's not really doing it for me. Oh. But hey, nobody's perfect, don't you agree? Arg, arg, arg. Hmm. You know, for some reason, I don't feel right calling myself Irri. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one person as amazingly amazing as you. Among humans, I mean. So consider it a tribute. I'll call myself Remm instead. No harm done, eh? After all, you hate that name. Remy Rem Theo, that'll be me. Or RT for short, hardy har. I'm not being very subtle, huh? Mm, you still there, Irri? Mm, I bet you hate me a lot, huh? I don't want you to feel that way, but we are who we are, you know? I wasn't born. I never had a mom or dad. At least not technically. Mm, mm, I don't know why I'm even telling you this, but I envy you, and Irri. I almost said Ezri. Nope. Ezrebeth did not get involved in Chapter 3 of Ezrebeth at all. I'm supposed to be this fantastic being, but now I'm all full of doubts. Before I'd pretty much just ignore it. But after those lovely months we spent together in my garden, something really is different. Inside of me. Like, I'm seeing brand new parts of human life that I never knew existed. I feel like I should do more, to be better, perhaps even find that love thing that meant so much to ya. It's something I could never give you, and I'm sorry about that. As sorry as someone like me can be, anyway. I didn't want you to go out like that, screaming in pain. I really didn't. You didn't deserve any of it. I really wanted you by my side. Listen, I'm making you a promise. I'll do my best. I'll really, really do my best. I'll do my best to keep your memory alive, Kay? Hmm... Irri, are you there? Hello? No. Uh, Seems like you're running out of time, girly. It's okay. Just let go. You will feel better soon. I promise. I'm going to assume that this is a true death. And, no purgatory, no heaven for us. Good night, my dearest disciple. Yeah, I figured we were probably going to get at least one more scene between Remm and her past self. Uh, oh boy. I did not like reliving that. Old Axia was supposed to make me feel less, not more. It was a mistake talking to him. Myself, I don't know. I guess there really is no going back to the way things were. Those lovely times when I felt nothing. That dang adorable disciple of mine has her claws all over me, inside and out. Mm, I owe her a debt that I can never repay. And I hate that so much. Mm, Tina! Y- yes, mistress. Mm, do ya hate me? Uh, no, of course not. Why not? What reason would I have to? Oh, please, don't try lying. I know for a fact you have, like, plenty of them. I killed Sophie, for starters. Uh, And those other guys, too, but I don't think you cared as much about them. And, like, a lot of other people. I try to create a personal paradise for special humans who deserve it. But instead, stuff backfires, and even more people die somehow. My heaven is a total failure. I mean, seriously, if you want reasons, just take your pick. I, you are afraid of me. That's why you aren't saying anything, right? Well, well, you did turn 4 of my friends into batteries. I think fear is warranted. I can read your mind, so I already know I'm right. Mm, this was another waste of time, huh? Mistress, Hmm? I don't hate you. You're God, right? You have to make decisions that the rest of us don't always understand or agree with. Hmm. What a nice way to look at things, Teeny. I mean, you are totally lying to my face, but... No, I'd never. It's fine. I appreciate you trying to trick old God herself. That takes guts. Sophie would be proud of ya. And who knows? Maybe the day will come when you get to avenge him, like you so desperately desire. Wouldn't that be nice? Stranger things have happened after all. I suppose. I'm going away for a while. Uh, huh? There's someone I have to talk to. Take care of the cafe in the meantime, Kay. Me? But... Yuppers! Ya can do it. I believe in ya. Just make sure to keep things clean, or I'll obliterate ya. Gulp. Don't worry, good mistress. You can count on me. Mm, sweet. Sometime later, a long way from heaven. Ah. A visit to her brother. Yo-hoo! Little bro. Rise and shut. Oh, it's you. None other. But how? The rules dictated by the will clearly state that we are never... Yeah, I know the dang rules, little guide. We can't hang out in each other's domains, we gotta meet somewhere halfway to not mess with the energy levels of the universe, blah blah, technobabble, blah blah. Then how? And also why? The rules can be twisted ever so slightly if necessary. Like in an emergency, for example. Even in such extreme cases, though, I can't stay for more than a few minutes. This is brand new information to me. Hence, I'm proposing an alternative scenario. You are lying and entertaining your own whims without considering the consequences, as you always do.
Oh, all innocent Remy. I would never.
What, pray tell, is this emergency, then?
There's a shadow I need to talk to.
That hardly constitutes an emergency. And furthermore...
I'll deal with the big man if he has any complaints. So stop being a brat and just do what I tell you.
I'm not being a... Sigh. Very well. I'll summon her. You may proceed to spout your obligatory nonsense, and then I want you out of my domain.
Righty right. Give your sister a kiss first, though.
I'd sooner die a million painful deaths than... No. There will be no kisses.
Aww.
Miss Casarecce.
What, sir? Look at you, Ezri.
Artie. What the heck is the meaning of this?
Ya are the main event. You seriously thought I'd leave you hanging over here without tying the narrative back to you somehow? Yay, fourth wall breaks lately.
Huh? Sir Guide, can I punch her? Nothing would please me more, trust me. But... alas, you cannot. Dang.
You know, Ezri, I've been having a couple of real weird days.
Oh yeah? Weirder than discovering that you're stuck in a time loop, eventually resulting in you being turned into a dang shadow person and chucked to Purgatory like a discarded bag of dog turds.
I was kinda hoping you'd have forgotten about that by now.
Forgotten about it? You utter jerk.
You're really gonna let one of your underlings talk that way about me, bro?
Yes.
I mean, did you expect a different answer?
Just tell me what the heck you want already. I'm having fun messing around with newcomers and you're throwing off my groove.
I wonder what newcomer that may be. So you like it here?
What's it to you?
You haven't been able to leave yet? Or is it because you don't want to leave?
Remm, careful now. I ask questions like that, not you.
Aww. I'm just trying to figure out if she's happy here or not.
Happy?
I mean, compared to before?
You...
Look. I know that my attempt to make Yas personal paradise totally failed, but I always had good intentions, and that part of me isn't going anywhere. Apparently. And here I am now, even putting myself in danger to check up on ya. How's that for character development, huh? So, I think you should be a bit nicer to your old pal. Blah. Let me try that one again. So, I think you should be a bit nicer to your old pal RT, to be honest.
If you must know, then yes, I don't hate being here. Their guide has even given me some things to do, and... Miss Casarecce. We don't talk about that. Oh, right. Sorry.
Keeping secrets from me, huh? You are lucky I can't read minds down here.
Secrets? Of course not.
Not like I care anyway.
Nor should you, as the affairs of lowly Purgatory hardly concerns our almighty God.
True that. Anywho, would you say then, Ezri, that sending you here was in fact a good thing?
Well,
And would you also say that I'm a fantastic god?
Uh, will you leave me alone if I say yes?
Probably.
Oh, then sure, yeah, you're fantastic. And Purgatory sure is swell.
Phew, that's such a relief. All right, I'm off.
Already.
Sad to see me leave.
Not at all. I'm merely impressed by you displaying efficiency for once.
Bro, Ezri, toodles, bye.
Hmm? Huh?
I love ya. Stay cool.
Uh, that was close. But sorry for almost saying too much, Sir Guide. Please don't put me in the box. I won't, not this time. After all, even I wasn't able to predict that she'd appear out of nowhere like that. Normally, I can sense such things. This certainly complicates matters. But that is an issue for another day. Miss Casareche, I am pleased with your work in Purgatory so far. The usefulness of your abilities has surpassed even my expectations. As long as you stay here, I'd have you keep using them for my various purposes. Sure. And to that end, I have a gift for you. Truth be told, with all these dead humans constantly appearing, I have more than enough on my plate. Taking one of them off my hands would honestly be doing me a favor at this point. You mean... Yes. The person whom you've been waiting to meet again is finally here. I can't believe it. And you're just giving this person to me. What can I say? You've earned the pleasure. Dang. Dang. You're welcome. Toodles. I wonder who it could be. After all this time. What do I even say? Or do, for that matter? How can I possibly begin to repay you for everything? Sister dearest. Was she just giving carte blanche to do whatever she wants to her sister? It seems likely. Tymedust, a Tymedust game. And here we have our final credits. Writing, programming, and music by Tymedust. Dun 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 dun. Artwork and visual design by Alcinous. I think I went briefly over Galacticon user interface and GUI. Roander for additional music. Can I turn this up for a moment? Zap Splat for sound effects. Eric Clegg Symbolic for credits theme. Playtesting by SB and Narl. Narl? Narl. I don't know. I don't actually know how to pronounce their name. Patreon supporters, Indigo, Nanami, Puzzles, Cassini, me, Kenzie Farrell, VP Vampire, Orchidarkle, my team, everyone in our Discord server, and of course, my wife. Special thanks in memory of Sven Johann Borgerland, 1945 to 2022. Now that we're done with that music, turn down the volume back again. There it is. Adjusted an OBS slider to do that. I had to remember the exact number I had it set to before. I finally figured it out. Is that righty right? Yes, it's totally righty right. You're amazing.
I know! But speaking to Axia is one thing. This is just the same character talking to themselves. Is that really what you want? Is that really what you would say, though? Would you really be happy for me? Of course. I love you, Master. Mm, you know what? I'll believe it. I had to break a lot of eggs, but now I'm making some truly divine omelets. But it was all worth it, because I get it now. Everything falls into place on its own. Nothing matters because humanity is mine to lead. Yay! I used to think that I had to change myself, and that I could somehow undo what's wrong with me. But that's not it at all. Turns out, I was perfect all along. Just look at Ezri. After all the twists and turns, both Shadow Ezri and the new Ezri are happy. I turned one sad human into two happy ones. Was that what it is? Basically, you couldn't save this one, but you created a new timeline where she could be happy. Is that what you did? I could understand that taking a lot of energy. You're amazingly amazing. Yes, yes. Haha. So in other words, you are proud of me? Oh yes, a million times yes. You are the ultimate being. Mm, I truly am. Yeah. You know, Irri, I think I'm starting to understand the gravity of those wordy words the big man always told me. The universe needs but three things to thrive. A will to form and breathe it alive. A way to learn and for prosperity strive. And a guide to finally in the afterlife arrive. For the longest time, I refused to recognize my real name. But it is true. Without me, humanity lacks direction. I must keep learning and save them all. For I am the way. So this explains how we arrive at the Remm that we meet in Pitstop's very end and in Poetry in Purgatory. Yeah, okay then. Magister A Discipula. End. Oh, and there we see our final one. Congratulations on completing all of Ezrebeth. The full gallery of memories is now unlocked. From our bottom of our hearts, thank you for playing. Okay, we don't get any new artwork there in the starting one. We just stay with the happy thing. This is an art piece. Yeah, yeah. Is that more traumatizing than the baby to me? I think that's more traumatizing to the baby to me. I don't know. It's a fight. It's a fight for which one traumatizes me more. But that's the end. Yeah. All the trophies completed. One last look through here. Jar Boy, probably my favorite one. There's Master A Discipula, Queen Self-Esteem, and Le Fleur de Mal. Jar Boy's probably my favorite, then it's one of these two. But yeah, I guess give final thoughts on this. Yeah. I I loved the extra additions to this game. Like the original Ezrebeth story, I didn't mind replaying through it, especially since some stuff was changed with it. It's on its own. Chapter 1 was still my least favorite Tymedust game, but, or at least of the ones we've played on the channel, but I still enjoyed every bit of it. I've enjoyed everything in the Purgatory verse or whatever, but it was my least favorite entry of it. The extra bits with you're focusing on Remm and whatnot, those parts are great. Like, if we're talking like singular chapter in any of the games, chapter 3 of this is probably my favorite chapter out of any of the other games.
like maybe full stop, I think. Yeah. I like Remm as a character. Remm is not the hero. But yeah, like, I enjoyed chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3 were great, in my opinion. Like, like, boost this game. Where do I put it? I cannot rank these games at this point. Like, I love Pitstop in its entirety. I love what we've seen of poetry so far, but obviously we've only seen like the first act. In some of the routes, it's not fully in yet. This one, with the second and third chapters, it's fighting for top 3. Although I think the only other game we've played is the picture, which is just a little short game from the main character of the first game's backstory. So I don't know. That's just sort of there. Oh no, there are 2 other side games. There's the Sheol side game that I can't remember the inversed, and then there's another Guidelicious, that's what it is. Those are both great. Chapter 2 and 3 of this game probably boost it to above those 3. Probably 3rd place. But ranking any of these is... ranking them against each other is not comparing ranking them to anything else, because I have absolutely loved every entry in this game. But yeah, that's where this ends off, I suppose. I've sort of rehashed the same thing multiple times with my recaps of how I feel about the games, I think. But I think I'm going to take a couple days break from playing anything else, and we're just going to do Persona 5 probably till Monday? Or, yeah. For me, it will be Monday. I'll take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off and only do those. And I guess on Monday, we'll start the actual new Minecraft series as well. And we're going to do 2 series every day. Yeah, we're going to be running 2 series until we're done with Persona 5, I think. Keep running Persona 5 as a daily thing. Right now I have it at 2, but I'll probably change it to 3:30 at the later release date. I don't know. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you once again for watching, and we need to make a special thank you to the channel members. Yamato Tanagura, right now that's just you, but thank you so much for the additional support. Anyways, without further ado, for real now, take care, everybody.